Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. In pursuit of a stolen magical object, Stormwood and Associates Field Team 623 stepped into a tear between realities and vanished. They found themselves trapped in another plane, facing a reality that was not their own, and driven to avoid dark forces they don't understand. And so, Team 623 finds themselves leaping from world to world, striving to put right what they find wrong, and hoping each time that their next jump will be the jump home. Stormwood and Associates stars Celeste Star Twin as Dee, Gen Proc as Obi, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Becca Johnson as Liz Stormwood. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. So, current universe, Dee's counterpart is a famous weather person. The truck got stolen by a version of the Swift and the Sirius gang. The team got the truck back, but as they've been in this world, it's turned out that the Dee of this universe seems to have gone from a background almost identical to our Dee's background to being a famous weather person. And they keep being the only one right about weather phenomenon that other people don't really see coming. And the team has theorized that Dee is either somehow using magic to predict the weather or control the weather. And they don't know which for sure, but they've decided they're going to go confront local Dee. And so they went to sneak into the TV station that the local universe Dee works at, but Dee got immediately recognized and thrown on the air because there's an incoming storm coming. And what do you do when that happens? Well, you toss the weather person on, right? And you are now in front of cameras, in front of a large green wall, and a guy behind a camera is motioning. 3, 2, 1. Swings his finger up silently, and the red light pops on the camera.
Is there a teleprompter I can see?
No. You rolled a 1.
Good evening, Chicago. It's your girl, the Clear Skies. And as you can see out there, the weather is getting really bad. So make sure that you get inside and stay safe, because you do not want to get rained on, and you especially do not want to leave your animals outside lest they drown.
So
Shout out.
The guy with the beard is just pointing at his watch, just tapping his watch and just mouthing, "Roll me a d10, D. Let's see if you can figure out what he's mouthing."
Oh my god. 7.
He's mouthing, "Say the time."
Oh, hey, it's... What is the time? Diegetically.
I don't know. Are you wearing a watch?
I have my phone in my pocket.
Are you going to pull your phone out on television?
I'm gonna pull my phone out discreetly.
Roll me a d10 for pulling your phone out discreetly. We'll get to you in a
1.
second, Obi. What did you say? You say 1? So you just pull your phone out and just, like, clearly, your battery's dead.
Oh.
Liz just has her head in her hands now. Oh my god.
Obi, what were you trying to do?
Well, I was gonna ask, like, what happened to the rest of us? Did we all get shoved into?
You guys, well, did you follow when D got? I mean, D didn't go that
I was
far
following
physically.
D.
Yeah, I think I think y'all were following, and or you, it wasn't that far. It was only like 2 rooms over that she got pushed in front of a camera.
Okay. So Obi has his backpack,
Mm-hmm.
and inside the backpack is his notebook,
Okay.
and he's gonna be like, Liz, what's the time?
It's blank o'clock.
He writes blank o'clock on the notebook and like
9:45.
holds it up.
It's 9:45.
It's 9:45 p.m.
And of course, it is 9:45 here in Chicago Central Time. And with this rain so bad, you want to make sure you're in a safe place. But all you folks who are not so secure in your housing, this is a good time to go out and maybe get a free shower.
Okay, and then you just see like the cut, the lights go off. The dwarf in the headset just like, you couldn't just say, and more at 10, and more at 10.
I mean, there's a lot of things happen at 10. This is not the station that runs Svengoolie, is it?
He's just staring at you. I don't think that this man expected this response in any way, shape, or form. So he is just staring at you. What is wrong with you?
People watch the news at 10?
That's the... What? Yes, that's... You've been... D? Are you on drugs again, D? I told you don't come to work high.
I am not high right now. I wish I was, but I am not high right now.
Get your shit together and get ready for the full weather report.
Yeah, I know. I got my...
Go.
No,
And he just walks off.
Shit.
The intern guy starts taking your mic pack off. Sorry, Miss D. Just gonna take
No, you're
this
fine.
microphone pack off of. I'm a big fan, but I don't. I'm studying meteorology at the University of Chicago, and you're the reason that I got into weather.
Oh, no
And
shit.
I just wanted to tell you that. Yeah. I read your book. And he walks off.
Oh my god.
How the shit did I
What if the
focus
other
long
D saw
enough to read
that?
a book?
The other D definitely heard that. Saw that. Something. Knows
Good.
about it.
She knows to come find us then.
Or she knows that she's been found out and is gonna... I don't know.
I mean, if she doesn't show up here, she's going to be out of job. I feel like this is a no-lose situation for us, really.
Guess...
Sorry that I'm late. And running into the studio is D Clear Skies. What the shit?
Boom diata, bitch!
Body snatchers! And she what would she grab in this instance? She grabs the sandwich out of somebody's hand and hurls it at your face, D. What is your dodge?
Okay, second. Am I having a brain fart today? I'm so sorry. Okay, swiftness plus level, right? Or, yeah.
Your swiftness plus level.
Yeah, that's 10.
All right, you get hit. We're gonna find
what
out
kind of
how
sandwich is it?
ham and pickle,
Oh, what the hell?
and you are going to take Oh, what's your soak? What's your fitness plus level?
Fitness was level, that's an 8.
Okay, you do soak the damage of the sandwich smacking you in the face.
What the shit? I was joking!
Oh, I'm sorry. Magical evil clone coming to kill me?
Yeah, I'm not a magical evil clone!
Then what are
I
you?
have
Everyone in the
no
room is
magic.
just like staring because you are in a studio full of people.
My magic abilities are next to nil, unlike apparently you with your weather casting abilities or whatever it is that you do.
Should I be calling security? I think you should
No,
call security.
no, we're
Definitely
both-
call
We are
call
both
security,
legally
Phil.
clear skies. It's just that I'm a
I'm
multiverse
calling
virtual
security.
replica.
Definitely call security. That's a fake me.
I am as real as
I-
clear skies gets.
I am. Oh, that's a lot of hokum there, lady. What the shit?
Hey, Trey.
Yeah,
During all this commotion, I would like to hide.
absolutely. Roll me your hide.
9.
Ooh, nice and good. Yeah, okay. You are just completely vanished.
Mhm.
A couple of large orcs in security uniforms come walking into the room. That D is a fake D.
Oh, thank God you're here. You can stop this maniac from trying to steal my job.
D, the D Clear Skies pulls up her employee badge. I work here.
I can't believe you stole that from me, you psycho.
I'm wearing a station-owned suit.
Oh my God, she broke into my house and stole all my stuff.
What? Body snatcher.
I didn't snatch. The only person who snatched things is you trying to snatch my job. And I would
The
really
dwarf
like
with
to
the
have
beard
conversation
walks out.
with you.
All right, there's one way to settle this. Phil. Yeah?
No, it's Phil.
Tell Phil what your lunch order is. What was your lunch order this afternoon?
Roast beef sandwich, light mayo with cheese.
Ha! They're out of roast beef today, so I had turkey.
I mean that
That
of course.
is true. That is true. I got her turkey today.
You asked what the order was, not what I actually had. Jeez.
Okay. How about this? I've got a news program to put on in 15 minutes. One of you two is going to go on the air. The other one of you is not. And I'm going to put you two in a room, and if I don't have a clear and accurate weather report, well, I mean, I guess I'll know I have the wrong one that I put on TV. I guess that'll be it. All right. Grog, Steve, put these two in my office, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm betting the one with the ID's the real D. I mean, that seems like the logical conclusion. Oh, I guess, all right, here's a good question. He puts his name over his badge. What's my name?
I liked the idea where we were putting a room together.
You know,
a lot
I've
more.
never learned your name. I hate this job. Put him in my office.
Oh my god, you also never learned that plebe's name. That's so good.
Shut up, body snatcher.
I'm not a body snatch. Listen. Did you see that Spider-Man movie with the multiverse, with all the Spider-Men?
Everybody saw the movies, more people saw the other one.
Yeah, well, it's
But
like that. I'm your alternate Spider-Man from another universe.
Why wouldn't a body snatcher just lie and say that?
Okay,
You guys are being kind of escorted into an office off to the side.
Okay, look, why would I body snatch you?
Why? Because you're trying to steal my life.
Okay, but if I was trying to steal your life, wouldn't I have done
successful
something...
and attractive.
Yeah, well, I am a fucking disaster and also really hot, but it doesn't change the fact
so of course you want to steal my life.
There's nothing for me to... Look, if I really wanted to steal your life, wouldn't I at least be smart enough to get you out of the way and not show up at your job and just broadcast like an idiot?
I don't know how dumb you are.
Extremely. If according to several people, it's why I'm so insecure about shit.
Stop trying to steal my life.
Stop. I'm not trying to steal your life. I just want to know how you keep doing this because a literal god told me that what you are doing is inhuman. I don't know if you're using magic. I don't know if you're causing storms.
I'm not a human. I'm an elf.
Okay. All right. I walked into that. That one's on me.
Right in there.
That's on me.
Yeah, you two are alone in this room, by the way. Everyone else is still outside of it, unless Obi snuck in.
I didn't think about that. I was just thinking that like security would take us away, and then Obi would cause.
You guys have been ignored.
Mayhem.
You guys have been ignored. Everyone was too busy. No one's bothered to check that you don't belong there.
Yeah.
Amy's carrying a bird.
Yeah.
I look like I belong here.
You do. Liz looks like she belongs here.
Yeah, what are Amy and Liz doing?
Just staring at
Amy's
them like everyone
looking
else
nonchalantly
does,
at the ceiling. Like she's really interested in some light fixture.
Obi has definitely like snuck his way over to the catering table and is like stuffing some sandwiches and like leftovers into his backpack.
Good.
I would like to detect spooky.
Roll me a d10.
3.
You're not getting like there's nothing in the building is particularly spooky. And the problem is so you got like ambient Chicago stuff, right? Like there are so many people living in this city that there's bound to be someone doing magic somewhere within like, a square mile of where you are. That's pretty normal. You are a fake me, and I'm going to prove it.
That, like...
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off there, Becca.
But it doesn't seem that, like the other D is particularly...
If D's doing something spooky, she's not doing it in this building.
Okay.
I am a real you, and I'm going to prove that.
That's exactly what a body snatcher trying to steal my life would say.
If I was Okay.
Okay.
Why would I? I'm
Well,
not
why
a body
wouldn't you?
snatcher, obviously, because I already have a body just like yours.
That's
It
not.
caused us incredible pain and a whole lot of dysphoria for basically our entire high school years. The only thing that got us through it was sitting down and watching shitty 80s anime with our older sister, who it turns out couldn't even be fucking trusted.
Any of this. You could have learned that from my autobiography.
I couldn't write an autobiography.
I didn't write it. I told some shit to this shitty writer who wrote it down, and I put my name on it. And they paid me a large amount of money for it.
What was Big Sis's favorite anime?
What was your big sister's favorite anime?
She was absolutely one of those obnoxious Trigun fans.
Trigun!
Egg frickin' exactly.
Again, it's in the book.
That seriously?
I rambled for like
Yeah, no
3
kidding.
hours.
You're just letting all of our shit out there. You really are just trying to ruin my rep. Oh my god, how is anyone supposed to take us seriously?
They're not. Says a muffled voice in the corner.
What the shit?
Obi has snuck in and is eating a sandwich.
What the shit?
Hi.
Why is there a child here at
Okay, this is Obi.
9:45 p.m.?
This is Obi. He is one of the multiversal travelers who's like coming with me on this journey.
Yep. I'm kind
Yeah,
of stuck
whatever,
with her.
Dr. Strangelove.
Okay, that's Doctor Strange. Doctor Strangelove has nothing to do with. Come on, that's a Cold War movie. What do Cold War movies have to do with
She
this?
pulls up her phone and shows you the poster for Benedict Cumberbatch as Dr. Strangelove.
What the fuck? This is the worst possible timeline. I hate this universe so much.
So, Miss Clearweather, how do you
Clear
do the weather?
skies.
Clear skies. Sorry.
I just tell people what's gonna happen, kid.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah,
how
but-
do you know?
How do you know what's gonna happen?
That's a trade secret. So that's what this is all a scheme to steal from me.
Look, I'm not even gonna be in this universe in a few days anyway.
Oh, that can be arranged right away.
She's gonna kill you.
Yeah, I
That's like-
noticed. She's getting real weird about this.
Because
like
you're a
double
weird,
side.
crazy body snatcher trying to
Her
steal
side
my
is not-
life or stuff.
I
You're
have
ju-
not snatched a body.
Do you not remember? Do you not understand that, like, the body snatchers thing? It's not like they don't literally take over someone else's body. They produce a plant clone of the other person and then kill the person.
Oh, they produce a plant clone. Guess what? I would, if I was a body snatcher, I would have been smart enough to actually like kill you before going out to try to take over your place.
You
which
could
is
just
not
be
something I'm gonna
stupid.
do. I'm really insecure about that. You know this.
Just there's a knock at the door. Who am I putting on the air?
Look, this is my olive branch. I'm going to offer this to you.
Me. I'm
want
the actual me.
I want. Puts hand over other D's mouth. I want you to go out there. I want you to.
How
do
many
your
inches of
fucking
rain are
job.
we getting?
What?
I have a news program to run. I am going to put a weather person on the air. I need to know what the weather forecast is. One of you two shits is going to know the answer. That one gets to go on TV.
Go do
7.
the fucking job, and then we will talk afterwards.
7 inches.
Because I'm not trying to steal your fucking job.
I'll do the weather.
Okay,
Screw
so
both of
she's
you.
the real Clear Skies. Great. She gets out of the room. You get the door closed. You are in the office. Alone now with Obi.
And I thought you were a pain.
I thought I was a pain.
She's way worse.
That's
To be
She's so-
fair, she thinks someone, like, you hear over comms, like, because Amy's just been listening in. To be fair, Dee, if you didn't know about the multiverse being real and someone showed up at your job pretending to be you, looking exactly like you, how would you react?
That's
well,
true.
for one thing, I wouldn't have shared all these things that I would never tell anybody just with the world for a fucking book.
For a lot of money, though.
It was yeah, she said it was for a lot of money. Oh boy. They don't lock all their computers here. I'm just on a random computer. Yeah, Amy, you can see through the glass part of the door. Amy's just like at some cubicles, like now at the computer. Just like, D, I found a news story about the autobiography.
Okay.
She got $5 million for the autobiography.
Jesus fuck. Oh my god.
Think about what you might be willing to tell people for $5 million.
She's such a fucking sellout.
D, you definitely would have done this for $5 million.
I would have done some of it for $5 million. Okay, so I've realistically done worse for $30. Still.
So,
Are D and I-
the D's gone, but the guy with the beard has come back. All right, so you don't work here. I don't know who you are. You need to leave the building.
Okay, can do. Thanks
Give it
for the
to Blue.
sandwiches. Bye.
I'm a guest of my twin sister.
Yeah, she doesn't like you at all, so
Yeah,
you're
let's
gonna
just leave.
you're gonna leave. Or I can have Grog and Steve throw you out, and we're on the 3rd floor.
Grog's a dickhead. Steve's okay. Okay, fine.
Why am I a dickhead?
You know what you did, Grog.
I'm a nice guy.
You know what you did.
Yeah, Grog's nice, dude. What the hell?
You know what he did too.
I volunteered to help orphans on the weekends. I'm a big brother. I also volunteer at the local animal shelter. Yeah, he's a really good dude. You're just mean. Could you guys leave?
D, let's just
please?
walk out without further incident, please.
Take note, Obi. I'm that bitch. She's a bitch. There's a difference.
Amy is stealing a bunch of pens off of the cubicle desks.
Obi snuck like past this dude like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Obi's just like wandering around and like peeking into like studios and stuff. He's just exploring.
Amy's now like grabbing a whole tray of muffins off of the catering table and just shoving it all in a bag.
I had a crazy idea. Can I totally investigate and try to find Dee's desk?
100%. You 100. Everyone else is getting escorted out of the building, but you hid. So, all right. You find you find D Clear Skies' office.
Yeah. Is it open?
It is unlocked.
Ooh, I go in. What does it look like?
A mess. There's just shit everywhere.
What I expected.
There's like a at least several inches deep of papers everywhere on the floor except for a clear path from the door to the desk. And there's a computer, there's a bunch of printed out charts with including, I don't know how much you want to look at what.
Obi will do like a glance over. If it looks like science-y enough, he's not really going to pay much attention to it. He's kind of looking for anything that would be like, I don't know, magical, archaic,
Okay.
anything out of the ordinary, even like personal effects.
All right, so roll me a d10. I want to see if you figure something out.
Yeah. A 9.
So what you're noticing is that there are a bunch of like charts and maps, but they don't seem to be of weather patterns. They seem to be of very expensive houses and boats, and like there's like the marina with like certain boats marked with like net worth of blah 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 blah. And then,
she did mention some of the fancy boats sinking in the flooding.
Yeah, and like you've got like different houses circled in red ink in different like multi-million-dollar mansions circled in certain like things, and like different net worth ratings of like different people.
It makes me wonder if she's trying to scam her way to the top, which is a very D thing to do.
Wow, hurtful.
But is it wrong? Like,
I listen.
To be fair, that was Gen's voice, not Obi's.
yeah, this is Gen
I was gonna say,
postulating.
hold up. To Dee's defense, Dee would not want to join the owner class.
That's very true. But if she did, this is probably how she'd do it. Or at least that's what my thinking is.
I don't know. Roll me another d10.
A 7.
You'll notice that some of the places have X's over them.
Ooh. I would like to write down those addresses in my notebook
Okay.
so that I can look them up later.
Okay.
I
Possibly.
feel like at some point Obi did acquire like a flip phone.
But
Not yet.
he doesn't have one in this universe for sure.
Yeah, he doesn't have one yet.
He had a flip phone. He had a prepaid flip phone with no internet on it, I think, in that universe where you guys spent 6 months. But
Yeah.
those were
It
dumb
presumably
phones.
would have a camera.
Oh,
Presumably just have a camera.
I don't know. Did you keep that?
I don't know if I kept it.
I mean, you're writing down the addresses, like. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
it's no big deal. I'm
Yeah.
getting the
You're-
information
yeah,
either
Obi's
way.
getting the information.
Yeah, so he's writing down notes and addresses and stuff of what he finds in there.
Yeah.
Cool. But there's no like family photos, there's no personal effects in there.
Nope.
Okay. And there's also no like
Meteorological stuff?
that word.
So you do find a couple of weather charts, and including one within just pen just writing, "What the shit does this mean?" on one of them. And you don't.
Most meteorologists wouldn't write that. Interesting. He
And
makes
you
notes
also
about.
see another note that says Google low pressure system on a sticky note.
He's gonna steal that sticky note. He's gonna put it right in his notebook with his notes.
Okay.
And I think that's it.
Okay.
I assume the rest of the team has been escorted out, or at least D has.
Yeah, D has. Everyone else followed.
I think I'm trying to
least
find Obi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ava's been following with her bag full of muffins and pens.
Obi, where are you?
You have comms.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was.
I'm sorry. It was. I was reminding that if you're saying that Obi could hear you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what. It was.
Yes.
Obi.
One sec.
Obi has gone to the nameplate on the door or the wall next to the door of the office,
Okay.
assuming that there's a nameplate.
Well, I mean,
That's-
the one for D Clear Skies.
Yes.
Yeah, it just says D Clear Skies.
Yes. He is going to scribble on a scrap of paper and tape it over the nameplate,
Okay.
and it says D Cloudy Skies. And then he's gonna go find Liz.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
sorry.
you are.
I was snooping around her office. Let's go.
fantastic idea. Okay, good. Yes, good. All right. And we leave.
Are we regrouping at the truck?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. You guys regroup back at the truck.
Okay, Obi, what did you find out?
Okay, so number one, the office is super messy, which is no surprise at all. Number two, there are no personal artifacts and like personal things in there at all. Like at all. Pretty sterile. Number three, it's covered with charts and stuff, but there's not a lot of meteorological data hanging around like you think there would.
Okay, so it's like mystical stuff or
No, it's like houses and boats.
she has houses and boats in her office?
Well, information about like really expensive houses and boats and stuff. And it looks like she was like circling some of the most expensive areas and like marking off like fancy boats. And do you remember on the forecast she said that like some of the like fancy expensive boats at the marina had sunk?
Yeah.
Well, I wrote down which ones they were and some of the addresses that had X's marked on them. I want to check those ones.
Well, D, if you plug your phone in, you could Google them. If you plug your phone into the truck.
Yeah, let's plug my phone in.
And most importantly, what little meteorological data I did see in there, she had written on them like notes to herself like, what the heck does this mean? And look at this post-it note she left.
It says Google low pressure system.
She has no clue about weather.
She knows as much about weather as I know about weather.
Exactly.
Stormwood and Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Feywild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Feywild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.